Alright, hello, I'm back. Not dead, unfortunately. It has been brought to the attention of this community that a certain Swan is back on Twitter, and he's going to be making a resurgence at some point. And if you don't know, back when Swan initially got cancelled, I made a video talking about it. Does Swan have any right to come back and think that he is just going to be forgiven? Well, no, not really. Also, Swan, little message to you directly. I know you saw my video because you blocked me on Twitter. I've had no real other conversations with you ever, so I'm just gonna put this out here. You're a little bitch. You're afraid. I've said it once and I said it again. This motherfucker is really scared of a channel with less than 400 subs, to the point where he had to block me on Twitter. Like, I'm irrelevant. Why are you so scared? You have the gall to call a fucking 15-year-old kid a pedophile and a suicide baiter, but your balls haven't dropped to take the criticism that I brought in that video, and you blocked me on Twitter. What? Here's the thing, I think Swan is coming back here thinking that we're all gonna forgive him and that we're just gonna excuse all of his inconveniences. No. We're not. I know all the little swanling morons are all gonna come after me in the comments. Oh, you don't know anything. You're a channel with less than 400 subs. Your words have no merit. You don't even have 1,000 subs yet. You need to shut your mouth. You're a small commentator. You need to keep your mouth fucking quiet. And to the morons who think that, I have one fucking thing to say to you. Your words have as much merit as the dog shit that's stained on the other side of my work boots, so I have no real implication to think that your words have much meaning to me at all. Y'all motherfuckers support a guy who openly lied to all of his friends and his fucking people who supported him. So really take that into consideration really quick about how stupid you look for still supporting someone like that. I can fucking also see the, you never watched Swan's videos, so you never saw the good in him. I don't need to see the good in someone when I know that what they do is malicious as fuck behind the scenes. It's uncalled for to look into the good when you already see the bad. And I'll be damned if you come back and think that all is forgiven. Like, I will be fucking floored if the commentary community will let you back in with open arms, and I think that would go to show how moronic this community is. We spent so much time deteriorating everything he's done, and to let him back in with open arms and a welcome forehead kiss on the penis, it just wouldn't make any sense. It's complete hypocrisy. And then y'all motherfuckers are gonna come at me with, you all forgave Raintism when he made the heart attack thing. You guys all forgave fucking what's his nuts about the fucking hoogabaga. It's different when the person realizes their wrongs. I can tell with full honesty that Swan has not righted his wrongs. And frankly, he seems like the type of person that'll just say, you know what? I'm sorry. I fucked up, but I'll work to be better and then never improve. So as I sit here jerking off this old fucking topic, I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't give a shit about Swan. Like, I really don't. But what I do give a shit about is what he did to his people. What he did to everyone in this community. He put a terrible name on this community. Granted, he's not the sole fucking purpose this community is so hated. There's about 3 or 4 others that just kind of on the fucking community. By 3 or 4 others, I mean, there's a lot more. I could only just think of like 3 or 4 off the top of my head, but that's besides the point. Also, I'm gonna bring this back up really quick. If you're such a man, why'd you block me after I made a video that got almost no traction up until now? Even then, it still has almost no traction. My channel is one of the smaller ones in this community. Why are you such a bitch? Like, genuinely, why are you such a bitch? Why can't you take fair criticism? Oh, and I'm gonna fucking get more and more comments like, oh my god, you're just bullying Swan at this point. It doesn't, your words, why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Like, oh my god, get off this planet, get off, go touch some grass. And to that I say, you guys are just a bunch of shit spackled dumplings covered in poopy. I can't take this community serious anymore, dude. But here we are, having to stare down the face of the Antichrist known as Swan, and here I am putting it out there that I think he's the biggest piece of shit on this platform.
Bo Magic, we have people like H3H3, and then we have people like Trisha Paytas, and then we have people like Rice Gum and Jake Paul. What are you talking about? Swan's the biggest piece of shit on this platform.
I mean, in the commentary community, he is the biggest piece of shit in that sense. Sure, there's some real stinkers, which I'm not gonna name, but they know who they are. I made good points. I gave fair criticism where it was due. At the end of the day, there's still going to be people that support Swan, look through his flaws, be like, you know what? He made one little oopsie. It's okay. And I'm sorry, but I can't associate with you if that's the case. Sure, Swan could be a good person, but at the same time, it's so hard to overlook what the shit he's done. This fucking dude lied to all of his friends, his fucking internet friends, people he may have never met but considered family. This motherfucking dude called Pie Man a suicide baiter. To go as far as to say that he's a suicide baiter or a pedophile, a child groomer. That's a bit too far. That's a bit of a stretch. Now, that story's more dead than the Call of Duty franchise, so we'll save that story for another time. And to put a pin in that conversation really quick, he's not suicide baiting, he's not a pedophile, he's not a child groomer. But then you gotta take into account really quick that the reason his channel kind of blew up is because of John Swan and the controversy surrounding that. But does that make John Swan the fucking Luke Skywalker of this story? No. John Swan is an impeccably moronic person. If you were to look up the word moron in the Urban Dictionary or the fucking Webster's Dictionary, his face would be right plastered right fucking deck center. At the end of the day, John Swan, you might as well just kiss your shit goodbye. I can't really do it for you, but if I could, I would. This community, I don't think will ever accept you back, and I think that's just facts. It could be 3 years down the road from now and we'll still have a little bit of distaste for you, just based off of this fucking shit that you have cultivated and you've just stacked up. You deny, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going until it blew up in your fucking face. And with that, later, John Swan, goodbye. Also, like I said, you're a bitch idiot for blocking a small channel on Twitter. I don't really care, but I find it fucking hilarious. I roll over in my bed with a cold side on my pillow knowing that John Swan is afraid of me. With that being said, I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.